go live. You are live. 大丈夫そう。こんばんは。おはようございます。今、ここはまだ2時前なんだけど。
Maybe you need a bigger hat. One of the big hats told me it's a good way to trick people. He said he's never been caught sleeping, because no one can tell if your eyes are closed if they can't see them.
コッペリアごめん。マイク。当たっちゃった。はい。早速、ストーリーの続きやりましょうか。これで終わらせたいんだよね。終わらせたい。そのストーリー。まあメモとかまた今度もう一回見るかもしれないけど。まあ。Amulet, it's time to leave, ready or not. 昨日は、てか今朝、まあ昨日だよね。もう昨日か。ミストレンジャーが、一つのポータル、閉めることが成功して、閉じることが成功して、まだ他のポータルあるみたいなんだけど、なんかトレイスみたいなやつからだと、クルトフが、クルトフの舞台が来た場所、来たポータル、わかんないけど、そして、これ、19はまた、メレルに戻るんだね。ストームはあと30分だっけ。この時は。これまた少し、戻るんじゃない？時間的に。30分だよね。45分前。そういえば、ドア開けた人はフェルティンだったという、別空間から開けたという、then not received by divine intervention. Fourth floor central watchtower.
It's been a little too easy, don't you think? It's like someone's walking ahead and unlocking all the doors for us.
13です。別の空間から開けました。As if by way of reply, the next door opens to greet them. Clearly unsettled, Lucas huddled up to Emilia to whisper into her ear.
You think it's ghosts? Don't be ridiculous! And even if there were ghosts, they'd obviously be haunting the detention room.
It couldn't be. The school hires exorcists for a full inspection every vernal equinox. Didn't you know that?
Hires exorcists. ラモナも来るのかな？来たのかな？ The attempts to calm their fears fall flat as a sense of safety too little in the face of the crisis around them.
But if you're still worried, I've got just the thing for you two.
They reach into her pocket.
Here, keep these close.
何これ? Cold hard metal sits in their palms. Smoke grenade. それともただの飾り?
I thought thought you were going to give us a talisman or an amulet to keep the ghosts away.
Well, these are pretty much the same thing. Lucas, yours has got an optical incantation that can make you invisible.
おー。グレネードかと思った。なんかスキルな。You've got a optical incantation that can make you invisible.
But yours, Amelia, is a real live grenade.
グレネードじゃ
Throw
ない
it
か。
out and it'll set off a small explosion. Understand? I bet the instructors never let you try these before. Pretty cool, right?
どっちが invisible? これが目のアイコンあるんだし。こっちは爆弾みたいな。爆風みたいなアイコン。
Yeah, sure. But why does she get the real thing?
Because as far as I've seen, Amelia thinks before she acts. I can trust her to use it responsibly. You, on the other hand, would probably lob it out the first chance you got.
I would not.
I'll be careful. I promise.
Her voice is so low as if she's speaking to herself. Meryl levels the hair of two young friends and then turns to make for the stairs.
All right then, let's keep moving.
Keep moving. The staircase will rise blurs to the trio. The trio's perception, it feels as if each turn should be last. And yet it continues onward until the climb becomes almost excruciating.
The top floor is right above us.
Emily paused before the window ahead, perhaps too narrow for an intruder to get through, but wide enough to make them visible to enemy's eyes.
Watch out!
敵いや、これバトルステージじゃないしな。She stumbles back, but Meryl's outstretched hand grabs her before she can tumble backward.
Amelia, what is it? You're shaking.
Look. Over there.
Arlene? Dexter. Storm が来ちゃったのか。The exterior walls of its band have melted like candle wax. Bloodstains and rust mar the once pristine industrial barrier. Sparks dance along the ground, igniting the grass into growing flames. いや、雨なのかそれとも storm? The storm is crossing over the now unprotected campus, closing a swamp the outer buildings as the articles shift rapidly between different shapes and styles. じゃあ警戒も
We'll be okay.
機能しないなのか
Burton's doing everything she can, so we've got to do the same.
Her pounding heart feels if it's lodged.
Burton. Sonetto. Is this you helping us?
そうだよ。Stops the locked door.
I don't know how you're doing this. But if it really is you, then please, we need your help one last time.
She answered her. The door opens behind it, lies darkness and unpredictable black
The
hole.
door's open. Again.
Meryl claps the children's hand, trying to mask the trembling in her own.
The thing we're after should be right behind it.
まだあるのかなお、フェルティの視点。
That was the last knot. If all the knots are undone, will Meryl be able to get to the top floor safely?
Should be. A jumble of golden thread that's accumulated halfway in pieces through to the darkness beyond the
I
door.
think so. Then she'll be able to get the dove to the library. I know she will. Let's head back and meet her there. But first, we need to find a way out. Timekeeper?
戻れるのか Before Sonetto, a pair of sightless eyes stare off in another
Which way am
direction.
I facing, Sonetto? What's in this direction?
何
It's a door. Shall I open it? Yes, please. And tell me what's behind it.
マジでウルティメタイだね。いやー、ほぼ確実気がするんだな。ウルティもこういう感じ。つまり、文持ってるというか、文と合体してるかもしれない。そういう感じなんじゃないかな。She comes to a sudden
What
halt.
do you see? It opens into another space. If I'm not mistaken,
あ、ベイ
it's
ロ
the
の時
committee building's hallway.
あ、コミュニティビルディングある。あれじゃん。空間移動じゃん。これ。マジか。
Then this maze can lead us to Foundation headquarters.
だよね。空間移動じゃん。SPDM からこっちに移動してるんだけど。More golden threads pour out, but none glow like metal seed. These new lines are faint as if drifting between the distant and the uncertain. Something in this chaotic darkness is pursuing the strings, causing them to tangle along their original path. Then the darkness takes shape. あ、これアルカナだな。アルカナがやったことだね。あ、これ、アルカナのスキルのやつ、みんな、ニューマーが、なんか変になったやつ。アルカンスキル、スカイなやつ。The shadow flickers each time it appears. It feels as if it siphons the air from the lung.
It's Arcana.
うん。
She's here. Arcana?
Soneto can't see anything in the empty hall around them.
You mean at the school? Or at headquarters? At
Headquarters.
headquarters. Inside the committee building. I think I know why the Foundation never sent more reinforcements to the school.
全部、侵入されてるからな。これバグってるバグってるか、こんな感じなのかわかんない。20は、ストラテジック。まだこれまだバグってるんだけど、ムカつく。Within the Discord, the timekeeper attempts to wield the power that she cannot yet understand. Boon. Timekeeper is helping Meryl through the realm of the boon. At one point, she even sensed Arcana's presence. John Tether had a backup plan already 10 minutes. In 10 minutes, when the plan well, the situation is under control. ああ、これ、そういえばこれももらったよ、レディレイク。レディレイクももらいました。髪が気持ち悪い。私の髪。今ちょっと。 これ新キャラ。映画ももらったし、
Is there anything I can do around here?
レディレイ。
You're here. Come have a seat. Has your
A peek into fate. Even the untouchable has a texture. これメレルとなんか敵来てる。
Then the attack on the SPDM was a diversion. They wanted to pull Foundation forces away from headquarters. Right now, Arcana has found her way into the Foundation, and the storm is closing in on SPDM. And here we are stuck in whatever this place is, doing nothing.
何でもしてないわじゃないでしょう。Her mothering makes the corridor feel all the more desolated. Pressed by fingertip, the golden threads began to drift through the air. Their knot forms tremble in the darkness. Somewhere within the body, an innate ability, mysterious and distant, is quietly waking. Oh, dari.
I think I found a path. Let me try something. Soneto, this way. This is our way out.
A way out?
But you're pointing out the window.
Yes. Herman tries in vain to make sense of what her eyes are taking
Then we
in.
need to jump out of it. Just trust me.
Jump.
Of course.
She opens the window. Below them lies the garden that the Foundation so carefully tends to its trademark. Conviction and trust conquer the innate fear of fate. Zero perfection. She climbs into the window sill first and crouches there, then offers her hand.
Please take my hand. Slowly, please. Careful. Let's get out of here.
出れるのかな? The labyrinth created by the boon is silent and void of any trace of life. But in free fall, the wind howls still pass through the ears. おい、思った以上、なんか、めっちゃ落ちてるね。At some point, the tightly clasped hands loosen as the two plunge into darkness. なんか声、また大人になった。ちょっと大人になった。いつものファルティになってる。現実世界に戻るのか。The fall has stopped. The body is upright. まだ子供なんだ。No longer adrift in the void. そ
My
れ
sight's
とない。
restored. I can see again. No. This isn't right.
おっと。ああ、この戦闘中だからな。
These threads. The woven net. I've seen this before.
The golden threads live again. The fingertip like strings of an instrument waiting to be played. ああ、これリラの仕業のやつなのかな。リラって、なんか子供を見た目しているなんだけど、なんか、結構、長い間、マヌスの中にいるみたい。多分。そして、そのリラが、コペリアを作った人、コペリアを、なんか、機械された人、機械された。うん。機械。
What are they?
I can touch them.
I can touch them. Even pluck them.
うん。
Why are they revealing themselves to me?
You know the ways of time and fate.
time and fate. The palm pressed onto the sand table, which is nearly submerged in the black torrent. Oh, nani? Oh. Mututa. The black tide recedes and in its wake it leaves an unstable seat.
Is this another game of yours, Arcana?
アーカナじゃないと思うんだけど、The Tower of Threads not full of holes sways as if built on safe sands. Right before it crumbles, the hand instinctively reaches out and catches this precarious destiny.
One day, I will uncover its secret.
Bum, 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 bum.
The door's open again.
The thing we're after should be right behind it.
Mira press hand to somehow unlock door and push it open, crack to get inside. Okay, Mira push the children back before slipping inside. Shindahito, she pulls the door shut.
Stay back! Don't come in!
What? What's wrong? What's in there?
Sensei Tachi ga shindaru no ka?
It's better if you don't see.
She turns around and locks the door, locking the children away from the sight that now confronts her. At last, an explanation of the missing teacher and cathedral as it
All the instructors,
your body.
the gods,
Eh.
principal.
Principal mo kurosarita no ka? She forced back the bell rising in her throat at the sight. Kore ga principal no hito da ne. Guard Sensei Tachi. Yet despite the carnage, she feels almost calm.
All right, Meryl. You can't mess this up.
The SPDM last line of defense against the storm has fallen from its perch. The dove's body split into mo kuwareta yappari. Lies bloodstained and battered on the floor.
Shelter duft's gone. But there should still be spares somewhere.
Mata chika ni ikanakia ikenai no. She kneels and pushes corpse aside, searching for an intact shelter dove. Kanashii na.
Come on now. They're only dead people. They can't hurt you. You've seen worse. With Karan, remember? I wonder what he'd do if he were here.
She blinks with mechanical movements. She turns over another instructor's lifeless body. Sheltered beneath the body lie several shelter doves mercifully undamaged. Oh! Arigato, Sensei.
Miss Vogel.
Miss Vogel. Shiteru Hito? Shiteru Sensei. Ah! Librarian no Hito na no kana? Memories of her flow through Meryl's mind, but one thing she refuses to do is think on the anger she once felt at her for sending her to detention all those years ago. Ah! Miss Vogel kayak mereka. Ano ki bisi sensei nano ka? Maji ka? Sono sensei mo korosareta no ka? She wipes away the tears welling in her eyes with shaky hands, then gathers the sheltered doves in her arms.
Meryl? Are you okay in there? It's getting dark outside.
Yes, I found it. Just a minute. Stay right there.
35 minutes. The solemn shutting of the door behind her feels like shuffling the last bit of dirt over a grave.
So, inside there.
Your teachers and the gods did everything they could to protect you. That's all you need to know.
The students can read the overwhelming sorrow on her face, but they remain silent, unsure of what to say. The clouds heralding the storm arrival have blotted out the sun, and the loss of power has plunged the school into darkness. The doves she holds are their only source of light.
Take these.
She hands the shelter of students, then keeping one tucked in her own arms.
Glowing doves?
You came all this way for some dove sculptures?
Yep. Now we need to get these to the library. They're our only chance to survive the storm.
もう秘密隠す必要ないっていうか、もう隠さない方がいいっていうか、she's given up concealing the storm from them. プロトコルのそうだよな。
What about the monsters? They could still be on the first floor.
Leave them to me. I'll get you out safely.
Meryl leads them back to the second floor. The place leading to the first floor is just as they locked. She presses an ear to the door and frowns when she hears footsteps behind it. Mother, also
Listen
こ
carefully.
れバト
You
ルステー
two
ジだ
hide
ね。
in the air vent. I'll go first and draw the monsters upstairs. You go down the vent to the ground floor and run as fast as you can to the library.
But what about the monsters outside? How can Amelia and I get past them?
The grenade 爆弾 Lucas brave to prefer the disciples and the terrified child remains.
I know exactly what to do.
They say です
We
ね。
use your invisibility grenade before we get out of the vent. Then we just have to get to the library before it wears off.
そう偉い。Amelia details her plan with confidence.
Brilliant, Amelia. You do exactly that. Take the dove to the library to save your friends. Assistant Monitor Lavender will be there. I'm sure she'll be impressed.
A powerful burst of arcane energy blasts a hole through the door.
No. That glow.
また亀のやつ
I've seen it before.
生き返ったのかあいつ。
So, there's more than one of those things.
Another beam cuts through the hole, this time striking the wall just above the fan. Rubble falls and blocks the fan entrance, but the impact also blasts a hole in the watchtower's wall.
Amelia! Lucas! Are you alright?
I'm fine. We're fine.
It tore a hole through the wall. Just like that.
Run. 別なのか死んだやつ生き返ったのか別なのかわかんないけど。A familiar intact head peeks through the hole in the door.
Bloody... Move! Now! Through the opening! I'll help you land with a levitation incantation!
Levitation incantation. こういうのも使えるのか。でもこれ基礎的なあれだよな。アーケンスキル。本当に特別なスキルは何メレルのスキルは。
What about you?
I'll be right behind you. Remember, once you land, run straight to the library. Watch out!
The door, unable to withstand further damage, falls to the ground.
No! Now!
Meryl hoists them up and pushes them through the hole.
Shvebi, stay! I'll see you at the library.
She does as an energy beam carves through the wall behind her and connects into the storm-raky sky. The table lowers its hand and approaches the opening in the wall, intent to breaking through it.
Not so fast! You'll have to get through me first!
The visible head sways as if pondering a choice. Finally, it turns to face its enemy. Meryl loads her last clip and takes a deep breath. もう弾もないんだ。
I've killed your kind before. I know just where to aim. Even if I'm on my own this time, I'm more than enough to take you down.
頑張れメレン。
Greetings, comrade timekeeper.
まだマックスじゃない。
I love the tension.
The flock is with
Precious.
active.
1 wave, 2 waves, ancient spirits of Anud, I beseech you. Follow the beat of my
Repolarizing.
heart.
Interacting with polymer.
Cheers for the good times. I feel like a
あと10分。マスティシポ。ここでメレルが soft tissue flows from its cracked skull.
That's for
え
breaking my
この戦闘でメルが持てたドフが壊れたのか Serpent sets up her leg. Meryl lowers her gun and looks to the shelter doves in the corner. Damage mid combat.
Could be worse. Just need to remember what Masha showed me.
She slumps down against wall and tears off part of her coat and begins bandaging her wound. The pain spikes again as she tightens the cloth around it.
Imagine her face. If she could see me now. Not just Masha. All of them. Charon. The 12. Burton. I'll tell them. That should do it.
With the wounds now dressed, she lifts herself to her feet. She can walk, but each step comes with a wave of pain.
I'll tell them. I didn't run away this time.
She finds herself at the watchtower base and leans onto the door frame. The world outside looks as though the rainwater gathers to form a puddle in her basement crater.
That must have been Amelia's grenade. I knew you could do it, kid.
もう雨が上に The raindrops begin to rise.
Storm.
アンブレラも持てないし Equilibrium.
I've got to get back to the library. I have a promise to keep.
She gets her now useless pistol and everything else weighing her down. All that's left in her arm is the dimming shelter door.
I really hope there won't be any more battles after this. Now come on. After everything I've been through, I can survive this.
She runs into the rain. Oi. また回線死んでるのかこれ。クリックできないんだけど。バグってる。Time decided to use spoon metal herself. At the central watchtower, Mel received help from 2 students who had been held in the garden and managed to find operational shelter of. But the 3 are attacked by Mel's followers. To protect the students and everyone still sheltering in the library, Meryl chooses to face the enemy and the coming storm alone. Meryl. But it's almost nearly here. Coming after him. Meryl retrieves the working shelter doves from beneath the body of Predator, but the storm is already starting. The timekeeper provides a way out, a way back to the real world, and a way to lead everyone through the storm. Oh, 先まだ見せられてないね。おい、下の方クリックしてるんだよ。Most of the students who left the opening ceremony have taken shelter in the library, but managed Phoenix, the monsters are closing in on the Skullcross Alliance. According to the special investigator Matilda, their goal is to destroy the shelter doors inside the school, which would leave the entire SPDM exposed to the storm. No one will be spared. We couldn't stop the monster, let alone eliminate them for the student safety. All we could do was to protect the shelters in the central watch tower. これ先生たちなんだね。苦しい。マジで苦しいなんだけど。悲しすぎる。これ、ファンデーションのプレジデントだね。The White Tower. Power and reasons were pressed into white bricks, and the great statue built from them is unbreakable. やばいんだけど。The White Tower. 21話。30分前だね。Hallway Committee Tower。13まだ戻ってなんだよな。この時計。Hallway to the Spire.
If you encounter Arcana, do not engage. I repeat, no hostile action. If anyone shows signs of panic or pessimism, restrain them and get them away from Arcana immediately.
You ever pictured your own death, Pedra? Ever thought it would feature the two of us, side by side?
I'd usually suggest a bit more positivity, but that might be naive given the situation. I might have a few tips on dying with dignity, though.
何言ってるんだ、こいつ。
Thanks, but that much I've already figured out. Kraus, give me your pistol.
最後まで戦う。これ回線なのか、リバースの方なのかわかんないけど。ラグったね。
Take it. Just promise me you aren't saving the last round for yourself.
なあ。
If I go down to my last bullet, I'm gunning for Arcana's head.
いいね。いいよ。
Well said, Hiranai. I don't think we've ever agreed more.
Kurtov army has occupied the entirety of the committee building beneath them. The remaining resistance forms a shrinking cordon at the upper levels. もう最後の回なのか。The spire was not built for shelters, but at this point they have nowhere else to run. ルフィたちもいるのか。She yearns to hear the trees whisper once more to nurture the new saplings, but crash he might, it's all in vain.
Rufus! There you are!
Regulus 戻った。Regulus split away from the crowd.
Regulus? Did you find Mr. Apple?
That I did. He's here in my bag. I thought he'd flown out when we landed. That was a rough fall. How's Nautica holding up?
In her surprise, she sends someone familiar pressed up against her. She turns and sees Marsha carrying someone over.
Marsha, who have you got there? The bard?
Recoleta?
I found her trapped under a filing cabinet.
There is obvious pain in her voice. Without her arcane skills, she's forced to consciously bear each and every wound she sustained.
She's alive, just in a coma, same as the awakened.
The awakened. Dari dakke.
We have eyes on Arcana.
The alert inside. Trophies looks behind her. They are being pushed back as far as they can possibly go.
There isn't much space in this fire. We'll all end up crowded in a room.
Oh, gods of rock have mercy! Please don't let me die in some stodgy old president's office.
Sochi.
The rest of the manners are cut off. Without reinforcements, our soldiers should be able to keep them out of the spire. It's only Arcana that has broken through.
アルカナも通ったってことか。
We are not her goal. Whatever it is, she's decided to leave us be for now.
I see.
She hates this feeling of helpless, but there is nothing more than she can do.
Let's get Recoleta somewhere safer.
Inside President's room, the president office, the sole room at the top of the spire would be considered rather spacious under normal circumstances. But the crowds of survivors make it feel unbearably cramped. Mr. President. The president stands behind his desk observing the cast and waiting. 普段見られてないのに見られたらこんな状況なんだよな。
She's right behind us.
Before long, the final group of survivors enter the office. And Arcana. They all look as Arcana steps inside.
A most remarkable spire, I must admit, Mr. President. How many uncounted years of labor were devoted to its construction? To this pretty monument to man's hubris?
Don't let her come any closer.
Fall back, soldier. The lurker falls to his knees as he does. All the other armed personnel in the room seem to lose their will to resist too. Ustrina no yatsu. All courage seems to disappear from them like smoke wisping away into the breeze. Courage. Storm 扱うの Storm Syndrome あるかな。
Enough of this.
Sir?
He waves away the rebuttal and lifts his guard protection to stand before Arcana.
What is it you want, Arcana?
Only to speak.
You would do all this, bring about so much pain and destruction, just to speak?
Destruction?
He seems inexplicably puzzled.
To cause such misery hath never been my intent.
嘘はついてない。他のマヌスのやつら勝手にやってることなんだよね。
My children are unruly at times. Their chaotic natures drive them to violent ends.
Violent indeed. I'm sure you'd agree our forces have suffered considerably to get you this far. So what is this? Just entertainment to you? Like all the wars you've provoked?
こっちの方は確かにあるかな。悪いところでまあ敵なんだし。
What wars have I provoked? None that were not first designed in the arrogance and bloodlust of human hearts. Millions lie dead, fallen to thy machines, lost in the bloody hatreds of thine own kind.
Nani ko Ikuka, an elliptical barrier appears around them. The present Arcana stands at its two focal points. Yappari. Ryuiki tenkai na da kedo.
Fear not. I desire only a little privacy.
Arkana no Ryoiki.
For what purpose?
An audience with the Philosopher King,
Philosopher King.
ruler of the Pax House.
Oh,
I am authorized to speak on his behalf.
Yet thou art too young to speak on matters of the blank era.
the blank era. Tsuyong. President ka? Tsuyong. Maji ka?
The Philosopher King will not leave the Pax House just to answer your questions.
Indeed not. For hath anyone e'er seen him stride beyond those walls? How long hath he dwelt therein, isolated from this world? Doth he know his utopia shall never come to pass?
His kingdom will come.
Thou speakest words of faith, Mr. President, not of fact.
I trust in his vision.
Pray tell, was his vision unable to foresee this day, or was he simply too feeble to prevent it?
In his
Dari
design,
daro.
all may be sacrificed. All may be replaced. Whether we live or die today makes no difference. Should we fall, more of us will arise to carry on the mission.
More of us. Thy meaning is clear. Ever obsessed with these inferior beings. Only they might fulfill his ideals. Only they may prove worthy of his new world. Alas, that this vision of humanity is mere fabrication.
Noise interrupts their discussion. 13. Prefer 13 daro. Outside statue like warriors. Cliff at the barrier. Statue like warriors dari.
Guard.
Court guard.
Then the Philosopher King foresaw some answer for me after all.
You knew about them.
13 jana katta.
And long have I been curious of them. I suspect I am not alone in that. Who would not wish to meet with mankind perfected? The ideal citizens of a brave new world, unshakable against the tides of Numa.
Court
The
guard.
purest creations of the Pax House.
Taunt all you like, Arcana. But there is little you know about humans. You have always underestimated their potential. The master of history is not easily challenged.
The barrier begins to crack under the warrior's blade.
The barrier will be breached shortly.
Creature.
Prepare to engage.
Leader. Oh.
Welcome back, Vertin.
13 ga kuru.
I am heartened to see that thou hast opened my boon.
Your
Thine
boon.
attempts to turn thy newfound power on me have not gone unnoticed. Very well. I shall leave thee to thine workings. May thou find it worthwhile.
もう帰るのあるかな ?15 分前。Following the brief diversion, Arcana returns her focus to the president. あ。帰っていなかった。
Thy foundation's hospitality hath grown cold, Mr. President.
Stay a while. I promise. Things will get heated shortly.
How enticing. Yet my aims have been met.
何コールカードそれともフェルティのことどっち She raised a hand. A seed fall from within her palm. 何
As a token of courtesy, Allow me to leave something behind for this young brood of the Pax House. Farewell, mortals.
これで帰った。ああ、ボスね。敵ね。ニューボルニューマ。何と思った？お、レコレタドルフィス。バラバラすぎない共通点ないんだけど、このパーティー。やば。オートベトルできないなんだろうな。
Behold my proudest creation. Farewell, mortals.
What is that?
誰？これでコルカー。
A seed. Arcane energy surge detected. It's growing.
名前ないな。ジュリア。
The rest of the team stays with me. We'll clean this up.
ジュリア。
Something's happened. I feel our arcanum returning.
I can't wait anymore.
めっちゃ白いだな、コルカルの人たち。さっきプレジデントいるなんかアシスタントみたいな人も肌真っ白なんだし、あれがパックスハウスの人造人間なのかな、ホムンクルスみたいなものなのかな、ありえるな、ホムンクルスとか。
Let me handle the pain. Restraint is part of the training. En todos los momentos. Más allá del concepto mundano del tiempo. Peace and quiet. En la acumulación de laberintos. Suéltalo todo una vez más. Please, stop this violence. Cosmología, filosofía clásica. Nuestro adversario es el tiempo.
¿Nani? 俺と以外回復するのマジか。あるわ、レベル2のカードとか。
They're just little games.
El camino a Tlón. Más allá del concepto mundano del tiempo.
Release!
回復してる？
En la acumulación de laberintos.
どっち？
Suéltalo todo una vez más.
ウルトに当たられたら、いや、普通にまた、青だね。エボリューション。すげえ、マップの変更やば。かっけえ。
Idealismo. Vuelos de fantasía.
あ、これで普通の HP ね。
Ocultos.
かっこいい。音できない。
Ich schwor, zu beschützen und zu helfen.
Good timing.
I will remember your names.
Shield.
Frost Dew is the armor of the forest.
Hey, don't interrupt
い
me.
た。
Peace and love.
やば。あー、死んじゃった。お、生き返った。
Peace and quiet. There's strength in restraint.
The reticent woods are.
Let me.
Start me up.
Good timing. I weave the gown with thorns. You shall repay with sacrifice of wounds.
Afflet is vulnerable. Oh, 顔変わった。
Don't worry. I'll avoid delivering any lethal injuries.
Left hands up. Now right hands up.
また進化してる。いや、かっけえな。このボスかっこいいんだけど。アニメーションとか、マップも。
Hey, don't interrupt me.
すげえ。
Peace and quiet.
また青い HP。
Advice from the forest.
無敵状態なのか、これ。Guess burden unspoken to defend against the enemy. Burden unspoken nanny cannot be affected by status and all damage taken is set to 1. Burden nanny. あ、これが。
Restraint is part of the training.
何かと思った。
A sacred charge. There's strength in restraint.
Just wait.
Ich schwor, zu beschützen und zu helfen. In todos los momentos.
Are you ready to be
In todos los
blinded?
momentos. Ah, HP. Ah,
I will
忘れてた。
remember your names.
まだ無敵状態だった。
Huh, a truly villainous moment. Are you ready to shake?
で、
Woohoo! Release!
Peace and quiet.
何ターンこの状態なの？
It's about to strike again.
Is this another game of yours, Arcana?
お、ベルリン。おっと、クリックしてるんだけど。
Doing it right.
Gotta be Vertin.
お
I can sense her too.
All done.
無
This is
敵
our
ゲーだ。
chance.
ベルティのスキル。おお、すげえ。今のすごい。
A sacred charge.
このボス戦面白いんだけど。あれ、シルトない、ね、シルトないんだけど。まあや。
Más allá del concepto mundial, camino a Tlón.
Restraint is
Are you ready to be blinded?
Cosmología, filosofía clásica, en la acumulación de laberintos. Suéltalo todo una vez más.
please stop this violence.
Are you ready to shake?
ピーン。
Woohoo! Release!
死んでない。
No
This
need to
hurts more
worry.
than words.
There's strength in restraint. Ich schwor, zu beschützen.
The reticent woods are.
Start me up. They're just little games.
I will remember your names.
パパパン。
I weave the gown with thorns. You shall repay with sacrifice of wounds. I weave the gown with thorns.
2回ウル
You
ト。
shall repay with sacrifice of wounds.
終わった。すげえ
Like the
な。
prophecies of the woods, the scales have already been tipped in my direction. I win today, and so will tomorrow.
新しいスキル。おお、新しいスキル。タイムスキップルスキル、リカバリー、 Discard one energy card. Generates one energy card. どういうこと Generate one precast energy card. Chaotic energy 2, which does not consume AP to cast. コンデュイット特徴のあれだね。White light shines from the floating room, making the spiral look like a lighthouse from bygone era. The radiance recedes and the world takes back its contrast. あと5分前。ストーム5分前。
It's gone. Have we won?
Seems like that might have been the ticket. The air feels a bit lighter now, don't you think?
フェルティンはここに
Concerned that might have something to
戻
do with the
っ
building
たんじゃ
collapsing
ないの
around
か。
us. Everyone, onto the branches, please. I'll bring us down safely.
プレシデン大丈夫
No
か
need to panic.
そう、これ。
That's just the architect beginning her work.
アルキテクセクレタリー。このセクレタリーも肌めっちゃ真っ白なんだし。爆殺が救った人なのかな
All units, gather at the entrance. The
Oh,
enemy
they
is
do.
retreating. Eliminate any remaining Manus Vindictae forces inside the building.
The Baxas can restore order and those still capable of fighting. Lift the office and prepare to retake the community building. As the room quiets, the Secretary General approaches her superior.
It's over, Mr. President. The creature has been eliminated. Without Arcana's presence, the Manus army won't hold out for long.
On the floor before him lies a puddle of dark sludge.
One would expect more maturity from a god.
Oh my god. 一応、アルカナのことを神と呼んでるんだ。
Did we learn anything regarding Arcana's power?
The Foundation held her back long enough for us to conduct a full assessment. The results align with our speculation.
Oh.
She has dominion over the channels of Numa in this world.
そういう
In
ね。
other words, she can control the very flow of Arcanum itself.
That explains how she severed us from our powers.
Precisely. Now that communications have resumed, we've been able to re-establish contact with our field operatives. Miss Stranger reports that she's discovered how Manus Vindictae breached our security.
Excellent. Send support to her immediately. Her safety is of extreme importance to our efforts.
一応リリアいるんだよね。
I
スネークの
understand
と
that
か。
she's already under the protection of a flying witch.
あ
Good. We should count ourselves lucky. Had Arcana wished it, we would have suffered much greater losses.
だよ
A god
な
cannot be killed by mortal hands.
ま
Only
たこれ。
slain by the hand of another.
おー、フェルティンフェルティンか、でもウルトは、さすがに、しないと思うんだよね。
Do we know Verton's status?
If I'm not mistaken, she intervened somehow. She challenged Arcana in this very room. If not for her, the core guard might not have been able to breach the barrier.
Then we can worry about her later.
He turns towards the window. 今は
The
ストームなんだよ
SPDM
ね。
should be secured by now.
なんでそんなにポジティブなの君は。プレジデン。おい。やばいこと起こったんだよ。はあ。White Tower. Assembly. Blim came failure never lacks of explanation. Don't worry, they'll always find scapegoat. A dish delivered by air. The guiding one has left. We should withdraw as well. Manus no hito to you here then. I think it's Lira. Daripada don't get run into flight. Ilmek, let's go. Our staff is satisfied. Crude off. You don't talk. I see just as much anger in your eyes. これは平。これはクルトフ。101G. 3OG. Gentlemen, we've done what I'm for. There is no point in lingering. あれ、さっきこっち少ししたっけ？少ししたね。Intel from it's for too late for that. Most already pulled the intel from that Isel's Prima set. Let's move to Strina. It's not worth dwelling on. What are you lollygagging for, Emsal? Use a key or your arcane skill. I don't care. Just lock the damn thing unless you want the enemy to find us. Double OZ. Mina kenkashiteru. 48G はこのウストリナなのか。25、01、10、22、30、39、41、48、52、00。全部違うなんだけど。Here's your Nitrice flag. It's time to fight back. I can move again. Has Arcana left? I think so. Though I feel nothing. The hallway has taken heavy damage. Nautica, can you still take off? Miss Nautica, please take me with you. There must be something I can help with. All everyone on back. We're flying up to join our allies. Hey, good to see you all here in the mood for some. Oh yeah. Captain, I'm afraid it's no time for that. The enemy is retreating, but there are still remaining ones we need the inside building. We can't afford to let her further. Against this choice to evacuate, but someone needs to take out the remaining enemies. Maybe to me and Razor Captain. Yeah, this rocket will make sure to kick those black rope freaks out. I'll have to. Really nice move with your tail, Nautica. Sure you don't want some rock physique to go with that. Thank you, bro. You kept the collection safe. Demons are lost, but go ahead, allies. But I'll go help the ladies. Don't worry about me. Metal is strong enough to protect everyone. 意味わかんないんだよな、これ。なんで2回やらなきゃいけないんだ。Clue update 13. The end step method is to use spoon. Otherwise no mine. After the Korgar intervenes, Arcana departs do not without leaving one of her creation as gift. She seems to have gotten the answer she came for from her conversation with the president. With Arcana having left the battlefield, choose not to linger and order his troops to withdraw rather than face the Korgar. The battles end with the foundation holding the ground. これ掴まれたのか？他の説明ないね。Everyone willing answer Arcana's question, stalling long enough for a mysterious force known as the Korgar to arrive. Drive out Arcana. Between the counter-offensive against Manus vindictive force, Arcana power, and the intelligence behind the scene, it seems everything unfolds just as President anticipated. とんでもないことを起こっちゃったけど。The leaders of the financial movement of spire discussion to battle against the clock. When the person was to the brink, Reyes refused to give up, continued to retreat. With the one con the wind with sailed. Managed vindictive force are cut off from any support living. Matakasha no chiteru. My control over the trees is returning. It seems Arcana the barter will give us a chance to win. I have no intention of taking orders from the Foundation, but I won't stand by while Vindictive harms innocent people. I'll wake the thorns and friends to drive them out. Niju ni wa wishing for peace. Atau Saigo no Battle wa Nijugo. 13ソネット SPDM に戻ったのか SPDM に戻ったね Please don't forget every dove that flies your way and the olive branch they carry from afar. Medel. Countdown to the storm. 3分5分に戻ったTime and fate ceaselessly intertwine. Time is a metaphor for fate. The past is dead count, the present is but a fleeting moment trapped within a tiny crevice, and the future.
And the future revealed itself before me. Oh, can you hear me, Timekeeper?
Sonato.
Timekeeper, I'm here.
Golden threads coil all around, all sense of direction is lost. Reach out a hand and...
I've got you.
Oh. The jumbled timeline contracts and a familiar starting place take form.
What just happened? What did you see in there?
We did it, Sonato.
Did... what?
Arcana has retreated.
You confronted her in there?
She spoke to me. She said,
Welcome back.
Welcome back.
I tried to dispel the mist around her, but then she just disappeared. It doesn't feel right. I don't understand what I did.
We'll figure it out someday. Whatever you did, it must have been powerful.
Yes, we can figure things out later. Let's just find a way back first. Do you know where we are?
I think we're back in the library. This is the same study room we left before going to the central tower.
Oh. Image and sounds floats in from all directions, go dancing and taking a new shape. And in that space, a gleaming silhouette manifests.
What's that?
He hears familiar
It's an
voice.
item Eagle gave me during the Dawn operation. It's possible that it could generate an immunity zone. But
つながってる。やっぱり。過去につながってる。やばくない？
It's us, Timekeeper. And Meryl. Back when we were discussing whether to open the boon.
then they're about to.
Just as expected, the target appears once more.
They're going through the gate. Or... we are.
交代する。いや、いいね。こういうコンセプトは。好きだよ、こういうタイムトラベルのなんか複雑なつながり。いいね、いいね。面白いよ。
I know how to get out. Sonetto, lead me to the gate.
Right. Stay close.
But the gate seems to extract powerful repulsor. そう。同じ存在が同時にこの分の空間の中にいるのはできないんだよね。だからその過去のフェルティンが入った瞬間、現在のフェルティンが出れるなんだよね。そのまた逆にもそうなんだよね。中にまだ存在がいたら、無理やり入ることはできないんだよ。多分そんな感じ。いや、まあ。いや、面白いね。中から、単純に中から、開けれないのか。なるほど。でも、まだ、その可能性あるね。中に自分の存在がいたら、外から入れないなんだよね、多分。もし、この、文の中にいるフェルティンが、何らかの状態で動けないとしたら、その、外にいるフェルティンは、中に入れないかもしれない。
The gate can only be opened from the other side. Someone has to come in first. Come in, Sonetto. Vertin, you have to bring Sonetto with you. I hear something. A voice.
It's going with some voice through the gate, but then members provide an answer.
I want to see for myself.
We're just about to enter through the gate.
Which means we need to leave at the same time.
So,
I'm ready.
she waits until the very moment that past and the future converge.
We meet here again before the storm. And whatever happens, we move forward together.
いや、どうだろう。時間的に、進んだ後と思うんだけど。
I promise.
これ外の人か。外のフェルティンか。びっくりした。
Let's go, Soneto.
Now, timekeeper.
びっくりした今 Once and present self particular the loop is disappears and the loop is closed. Once more darkness and silence. 戻ったね。
Soneto!
時間は
I'm here. We're back to our real ages. How's your eyesight, timekeeper? I can see again. It seems we've made it back to reality.
Finally.
The dark gate at the center of the room disappears, and in its place, surrounded to its original form, appear the floating black box. Thumpum.
But there's only 3 minutes left before the storm.
Merel.
Miss Burton! Miss Sonetto!
Lavender.
I heard voices. Thank goodness you're back.
How's everything at the library? Is everyone all right?
Dove.
For now.
Lavender walks out toward the main hall. The students are huddled in a book storage area outside the study room. Where is the dove?
The doves aren't glowing so much anymore.
Yet they guard them in silence all the same. They brought Matilda here to a shelter dove cast a faint glow on her still unconscious
The
form.
immunity zone has shrunk so far that it doesn't cover the library anymore. We'd all have been doomed if these two students hadn't brought us these backup shelter doves. They said Miss Merrill was the one who got them. But the doves may not last long. Without them.
Things will be all right now, Lavender. I found a shelter strong enough for all of us.
Something. Go film. Merel to tornado. This isn't the first time she's seen storm as it arrives. But there is something different this time. As the world shattered before her eyes, she's without a safe place to hide or an equilibrium umbrella.
The rain. It's rising.
The wave of adrenaline is receding. Her wounded legs cry out the refusal in the spirit between her and the library.
Who's there?
Burton and Sonetto made it! We're going to be okay. Come on.
They made it? But
But what? It can save everyone, us included. Come.
I can't go any further. The reverse has already started. It's too late. I'm just hallucinating. You're not real. This must be the storm syndrome.
Don't give up now, Meryl.
Gambare.
You can make it. Just give it everything. If you do, we all live.
We all. She forced her head up. The rain swirls everything into blur, but she makes out building, burning trees, sky itself being ripped apart. もう次の時代じゃんこれ burning and trees, walls, even the sky itself being ripped apart. Yet part of the library doesn't yield. Oh, she sees light pouring out from the doors and window. 13がなんかしてるね。
It's so far. This is where I failed my first PE test. I just couldn't reach the end of the track in time.
You've grown up. You're not that little girl anymore. Come on, Meryl. Move your feet.
Everyone
stay together. Don't leave the light. Gather around Miss Burton.
Meryl.
Meryl? Where's Meryl?
Keep going. Just a little more. It's so close. We can make it. We still have a promise to keep. Remember?
Virgin. Sonetto. Is that Meryl? Just a little bit closer. I don't want to go. Don't leave me. But Meryl! No!
もうもう知っているんだけどさ、いや、くそ。もうなんかさ、最初に登場した時からちょっとまだ面白いと思ってるし、いつかそのキャラとして出たらいいなって思ってたんだよね。2.9の時、ノーティカの時、アンタルティカの時。希望としては、確か、普通にメダルが、登場するなんじゃねえかって思ったんだよな。で、3.0にまた出て、3.0 だけ、そうだよね、3.0 なんだっけ、センティネルなんだっけ。3.3 もまた普通に登場して、やっぱりデザインもいいと思うんだしな。12スカットしてのメダル。まさかストームに、消されたという。また見つけられることができるのはいいけど、やっぱ別の人として来たんだしな。 Matilda と、記憶、フェルティンとソネと、まあ、港の記憶、タルンもマルシャも、悲しいよ。Period. Older. Humanity has always known how to survive adversity. A hint of unease. Arcane Cursion Assessment Report of Arcane no skill nya. Arcane Reason Incursion was not aimed at territorial or resource dimension. Rather, it functioned as strategic probe. Her core objective are assessed as well as to flush out the pixels and force it to expose its operational performance under duress. To test the core card combat effectiveness and collect critical data on our primary security asset. Current situation and response evaluation. The core card has exemplarity and effectiveness, but its deployment into data combat has resulted in the following consequences: premature exposure of strategic assets. The core card's true capabilities and tactics have likely been compromised. Partially stated strategic initiative, we now face the threat of targeted countermeasures while the enemy retains undisclosed reserve. Goals and recommendations. This allows Arcana and Project to objective consequences. We recommend the following: raises the threshold for deploying the core card to prevent the attrition of strategic reserve against low cost enemy drops. Implement tactical reception protocol. Dummy profile. Establish a tiered response framework that clearly defines the foundation force, chain of force, and the core card. With the timekeeper immunity zone just step away, the storm comes to an end without discipline the downpour. The timekeeper begins work of the Puna and create an immunity zone, shielding the survivor in the school library from the storm. Unlike the Mineral Sea doesn't make it in time and fades before our eyes. Oh. The storm arrives as expected. The timekeeper used the boon to create an immunity zone, allowing us. All right. No, I got. And there was nothing I could do. So, are we pulling back the rebels or staying on the mission? I don't know, but the storm is near. If the choice were yours, what would you do? I don't want to be labeled as rebel, but I choose to live. Oh, here mulai to squad ichi. Wa Igor no tukor ni kita nanda ne. Olemme tu varpian da pedal so varvat with no must time storm. That will we stay or go? So, peace and loss. Can I see a falling tear and not feel my sorrow share? Duko no jidai ni to basare tanda. Nothing da. The ceiling hangs overhead like a cold sky on winter's day. Yet her body gently cocooned in blanket feels warm. こんな学校気を失ったね。Ward Rehab Center.
Where am I? Meryl?
Just as Mama forgot, she wakes up at a time long since set in stone. Oh. Mama forgot. Beryl kita no.
Matilda, you're awake.
Burton, Soneto, what are you doing here?
Madame Buaniche predicted you'd wake up sometime today, so we thought we'd drop by. I'm sure you want to hear about the school.
Mama
Mama is here? No, since the storm has passed, the school...
She grimaces from piercing pain in her brow.
The students are safe. Most of them made it through.
Most of them takut wa kita. Kita ito te Meryl dake nano kana.
Most? And Meryl?
We'll talk more once you're feeling better.
I'm perfectly fine.
You need to rest. Just lie down for now. Your mother will be here soon.
Mama.
How long has she been back at headquarters?
She came as soon as the storm ended. She barely left your side up until now. The Foundation needed her for some paperwork. She should be back any moment.
Arigato, Mama.
She brought you a new crystal orb to replace the one you lost during the fight.
Talaga. And the giant at her bedside, but the next.
Please, don't get up. The doctor said you need to rest for now. We've got a few more get well presents for you. Probably easier if we show them to you.
Oh, Zelda Rider weighted tarot cards. Rider weighted super chips with tasty salsa. Nani? Dari kara na ko. Zelda Kochi no ga nanka.
Shut up, Dove. Shit. That is not something you should just be carrying around like a toy.
It's only a replica the students made. Plug it into a 230-volt outlet and it lights up. More of a lamp than a shelter. Lavender brought it over when she came to visit. She said the students all wishing you a quick recovery.
A lamp? It looks so much like the real thing.
And conversation continue. Oh, 全部見れるんだ。こういうのがもっと欲しいなんだよね。いろんな選択肢がいて、で、全部選べる。Rider weighted tarot cards.
Sonetta and I thought you'd appreciate this.
フェルディントスネットからなのかい。
Ouf, mon cœur. You did this on purpose just to tease me, no? Tell me you didn't forget what I actually use for divination.
Of course not. Which is precisely why we picked one with silly anecdotes on Arcanum on the back. You can read it like a storybook.
Then I suppose it isn't all that bad.
仲いいね。Separate with zesty salsa.
Super chips with zesty salsa? Don't tell me they're from...
Regulus.
Jay?
Jay?
Yes.
Jay kaya.
He went to great lengths to sneak them in.
Chips? Il est incurable. What on earth must go through that big head of his?
もうマティルダのこと妹みたいなものなんだよね。ジーとマティルダ。本当に兄弟みたいなんだよな。ジーとマティルダのイベントって 2.0 だっけ？そうだね。2.0 なんだね。意外と良かったイベントだった。コンティニューで、お。
Shut up, Dove.
It's only a rat
普通にまた読めない。
A lamp?
in conversation.
Just leave the rest. I'll look through them myself once I can move a bit more easily. It shouldn't be more than a few days. Until then, I will lie here and think about how to repay their kindness properly.
Irayo,
Of
Matilda.
course. We'll leave you to it. Laplace wants to see me as soon as possible. We'll visit again soon.
With heavy hearts, we announced the passing of Richard, principal of the SPDM.
Richard.
The Joint Committee of San Pablo Foundation has elected to appoint Zhang Zhizhi as acting principal until further arrangements can be made. This decision is effective immediately.
Madam Z.
Her existing responsibilities will remain unchanged.
仕事が増えるやん。She takes a sip of her soon-to-be lukewarm tea. A scarlet berry is dissolved in her mouth.
You look as stunned as the day I named you chief of staff.
面倒ごと
You had
任さ
that
れたん
tea
だから
back
な。
then too. Has it always been the same blend? Milk vetch, goji berries, ginseng, or was it dong quai?
The latter, along with a few other herbs. It was a gift from Black Ibis.
Like ibis.
Ma'am, forgive me for repeating what I said back then. But I fear I may not be the right person for the job.
The SPDM has been asking for their principal to be put on the joint committee for a while now.
Put on the joint committee.
This makes for a convenient workaround. We put a committee member as their principal.
With respect, ma'am, I haven't been involved in school affairs for years. Many will doubt the decision.
I wouldn't be concerned about that. We've got more than enough justification to back this appointment.
13.
Had Verton and Sonetto not uncovered the secret of the boon, every student in that library would have been exposed to the storm. It's as sound a reason as any for you, their direct supervisor, to assume office. On top of that, Investigator Matilda placed herself in grave danger, and Ms. Merrill gave her life protecting the students. The Timekeeper's team paid a heavy price to compensate for the school's failures. I am confident they will accept the matter with grace.
Merrill.
Merrill Vanderveer. I only spoke to her once, before she left for Antarctica. She never seemed to want the spotlight.
She was through her brief memories of her meeting, contemplating what she can say about the girl.
She was happy just being an ordinary girl.
Whether she'd have liked it or not, her name will be remembered by those students for the rest of their lives. Without her, the spare doves would have never gotten to the library. Those kids would have been lost before the Timekeeper returned. The Storm-Fallen Employees Archive will preserve her medal permanently. When you get to the school, the first priority will be reconstruction. Nearly its entire staff was wiped out. They'll be desperate for new blood.
This sounds very much like the Foundation right now. We took our share of losses, experienced staff who had survived multiple storms. Some went all the way back to before the first. Have you read Miss Stranger's report, man?
She lifts her cups again. It's cold.
Yes. If you're curious how Manus Vindicte slipped its troops in here unnoticed, it was through something they call the Wind Weave. Ms. Stranger discovered a portal, and within it a gigantic beast thought to be the Manus troops' carrier. She believes someone inside the Foundation opened the portal and guided the Manus here. The captive ritualist's testimony supports this theory.
But Who was their accomplice inside the Foundation?
言わないのかい。Hallway Laplace。
Vakijo on Regno de Mortem Muloy.
何言ってるんだ君は。
Slow down. What's the hurry? A dog chasing you or something?
A dog? More like 3 critters in a lab coat who keep yapping at me. We might as well throw the workplace noise regulations straight in the trash.
In all fairness, Adler, you never specified the speed or cadence of the incantation. A flaw in our experiment protocol, I'd say. I thought you'd have established more stringent guidelines after the 9th storm.
Ah, yes. How very helpful of you, Ulrich.
Laplace scientists are on high alert as you saw.
Mr. Enigma.
Mr. Enigma.
Timekeeper, you've arrived at the perfect moment.
Am I interrupting? Looks like you're experimenting with that incantation I learned from the boon.
Oh. 教えたのか。
Yes. We hear you haven't suffered any adverse effects from reciting the incantation. Quite a difference from the first circle situation.
これシルカルの時、エクイリブリムのなんていうかフォルムラ。
If we can decode the mechanics behind this incantation, we may be able to significantly improve the effectiveness of our anti-storm equipment.
Yes, provided the incantation actually works.
For the orders. 使えるは使えるんだけど、なんだけど、フェルティンだけ可能性は高いなんだよね。
After our awakened colleagues confirmed the incantation's harmlessness on them, we gathered subjects of every race we could find at Laplace. Human, arcanist, even artificial intelligence.
These dorks even tried to find a female arcanist of the Timekeeper's age in an attempt to control the variables. Like that would ever work. I told you, didn't I? Furchin's one of a kind.
だよね。違いない。
As you can see, Timekeeper, we need your assistance. Could you please recite the incantation while connected to our energy monitoring systems?
How do I connect to your system? Do I need to wear a monitoring device?
No need. The systems in this hallway have already linked up to you.
いつ
I see. Vikiju on Regno de Mortamuloy.
The clamor of the Laplace hallway drowns the voice out. Perhaps it's due to the lack of the boon as a medium, or perhaps it's due to the storm environment manufacture spot.
Nothing's happened.
多分分必要なんだよ。第一は。まあ、ストームの時に使えない。ストームの時以外使えないという可能性もあるんだけど。でも分は間違いなく必要なんだと思う。地下 Members look out for the building 5. Warning, tape blocks access to the one for normal building 1 selected staff members turn. Portal no tokoro.
Building 5 is temporarily closed. Authorized personnel only.
This is where the largest breach occurred. Of course, all traces of the portal are gone now. Ms. Stranger sealed it completely.
やっぱり他のポルタルもあるんだけど、こっちが一番広いというか、一番やばい。They look up at the crumbling tower standing tall at the center of vacuum shut off by cordon. An organized architect has失礼。ですま。But the loose rubble still falls from time to time.
Ms. Cornerstone is overseeing
Oh,
the building's
Cornerstone.
repairs. But the greater concern right now is our looming staff shortage.
ネタバレ見たんだけど、このコーナーストーンは次だね。3.8 にリリースされるキャラ。
It seems that we have no choice but to keep expanding admissions. The resolution must stay in effect.
But didn't you say it was the cause of this incident?
The chaos.
Yes, the resolution undoubtedly intensified the long-lasting resentment against our refugee policy. Many were upset by our decision, and it seems that agitation escalated into treason.
Treason.
The Foundation has always had to make difficult decisions in regard to who we grant refuge to. Every one of us has been forced to watch family and friends perish in the storm. Even among those we do save, many join us unaware of the true ramifications of the storm and the devastation that comes with it.
But in this last era, Manus Vindictae revealed the existence of the storm to a larger population than ever before.
確かにね。
Once we passed the
戦 争
resolution, it was
なんだ
all
し。
but certain that we'd be flooded with refugees.
And yet, we couldn't let them all in. It wasn't fair, of course, but fairness isn't a luxury we can afford. No matter how much we expand, we still can't shelter everyone.
Then do you believe this was done in retaliation to the Foundation's strict admission policy?
Was done in retaliation. Chris?
It isn't quite that simple. The staff involved seemed to be acting out of conscience, not resentment. They thought, for whatever reason, that they were doing the right thing.
それを利用されただけ
These are wounded, traumatized people, tormented for years by the grief and anxiety of living out their own time. When they saw the desperate crowd outside the gates, they could only think of their own friends and families. Lyra saw her chance and took advantage of their sympathy.
Lyra. Yeah, buddy.
She promised them a way to save more people. If they helped create a passage bypassing Foundation security, all those waiting outside could take refuge from the storm.
ってことは犯人はなんかよくわからない人たち refugees 他の refugee だけなんなのか
None of them expected Arcana will be the one coming through that portal.
だよね
No, they never meant for this to happen. But good intentions can still lead to catastrophe.
real っていうかやっぱりアルカナの一番一番って言えるかどうかわからない。なんかすごく近い人は Forget Me Not とリラこの二人は確定かもしれないね。で他のマヌスのメンバーたちはそれぞれのやりたいこととなんか目的とか目標とかあるんじゃないかな。一番本当にあるかなと協力してるのはリラと Forget Me Not だけかも今のところ。The bullets and fall silent. We will be fit to judge them by their intention.
So, what do we do with them?
What would you do if it were your decision?
Given the number of people involved, strict punishment would only further destabilize our already fragile situation.
なんか教育罰はしなきゃいけないなんだけど厳しすぎず軽くすぎずあとちゃんと教育される必要はあると思う。
Perhaps we can give them a chance to make it right. Send them into the field to go after Lyra and investigate this wound weave.
じゃあなんかスタッフの人なんだ。一応スタッフの人がやったんだ。
They've already paid dearly for their actions. I doubt anyone will fall for her words again. Moreover, they've had first-hand experience with the wind weave. At this moment, there is unlikely anyone more suitable than them to look for it.
確かに確かに。
I'll take it under consideration. It may well be the most practical solution, and I'm sure the court will agree.
そうだったな。結 局、コートの、判断次第だね。めんどくせ
I have
え。
two direct requests from Burton. One asking permission to return to her field duties, and the other is from Miss Stranger.
Return to her field duties. これ多分メレルを探したいんだよな。この展開は。目の前でメレルが消えて、そして、ストームに消された人は、別の人格、別の人として、生まれ変わったというか、別の人になって、どっかで生きているの可能性はあるという情報を知っているから探したいんだろうね。
But since she belongs to the Secretary Defense Program, it falls outside my authority to make the decision.
And the other is about Miss Treasure. 招待したいのか、ティム、タイムキーパーに。
The timekeeper wants Miss Stranger to be released from all her current duties and put under her team. Miss Stranger has explicitly stated that she has no desire to restore her phototaxis and wishes to keep all her current memories. She hasn't decided on the other aspects of her work yet.
Oh.
Let her keep them. To have rejected the mask and survived, that alone proves her loyalty.
What about her other requests?
You're asking me to give up the program's strongest asset.
Constantine doesn't continue her questioning. She was reflecting on her subordinate reply.
I thought she'd prefer to forget it all.
で、いいの？ミス・ストレンジャーがチームタイムキーパーに入る。Her reward 35。おお、1935。4月1日。15年くらい。14年か。14年の未来に飛んだね。35ってこと第2回の世界戦争の5年前くらいなのか、これ。第2回の世界戦争って1942だっけ？ 42からだっけ？ 40年か42年、確か。April 1st, 1935, with the conflict over personnel beginning discussing on rebuilding the foundation and the SPDM. The SPDM suffered heavy personnel loss due to management deteriorate. As a result, the foundation will apply Madame Z as acting principal, with the rest of the reconstruction proceeding in order. The foundation will also continue investigating the timekeeper's tune and the truth behind Manus Vindicta's Windweave. In the wake of the raid, Laplace researchers are busy organizing the previous backup data and repairing equipment. Eagle, now back from the Foundation, brings a report on the encounter with Manus Vindicta, which will serve as important reference for future research. They get the Foundation that the timekeeper and Soneto set out for Laplace after visiting mother was knocked up, unconscious and injured. They work with Laplace research to verify the boon. Oh yeah. Mesmer Jr., given your size and physical structure, you were likely the most affected when Arcana cast the silence incantation. Could you describe what it felt like? It would help us research countermeasure. アルカナがあれしてるとき、人間の部分は、一応まだ動いてるけど、キメラの部分は動けないんだよね。のてか。この人間姿のてかは、可愛いんだよね。好きなんだ。好きなんだ。What it felt like when Arcana cast the incantation. My body gave out completely. My talent and wings stopped responding and I couldn't move at all. I came down hard in the plaza. My body wasn't injured, but I had no strength left. Like I suddenly lost all feeling in my lower half. だよね。lower half. キメラの部分は完全になんか動けない。Completing of it, only my lower half was affected. My original body felt fine. 半人間半キメラなんだからな、のてか。半キメラというか、あれだな。dead creature そんな感じ。これは、13 Madame Zito's Miss Stranger。Headquarter にいるね。Reward。あ、clue update。Miss Stranger fight the mass whispers that must block enemy and the punishment that followed nearly turns her into monster, but in the end, Miss Stranger. Ritualis wa. There's no Miss Stranger. We captured the ritualist. She will be a valuable lead. Oh. 一応ちゃんと捕まれたね。The guys from the majority that has feel the foundation personnel gaps rebuilding the SPDM system handling the and work and building a consensus and policy on how to handle future storms. 何これ Tell the attack them several since Arcana the president the the matter of traitor, Madam Z mentioned the traitor and those people responsible to it. How can they be forgiven so easily even if they provide intel they should be loved? Yes, they must be. All members of Timekeeper survived the manufacturing attack afterward. Mischievous replant saplings and flowers in the foundation garden to replace those damaged or lost in the battle. Then when was diversion awakened, the school suffered heavy loss with the most faculty staff dying. Furthermore, it takes time to revenue from the net. Currency will be valuable assets. Another reason was the storm used to keep secret from the student, but it was Lavender Patel knows of it, granted due to her stature that enabled her to act accordingly. Given that our conflict with Mars Phoenix, they will only continue to escalate. We must reevaluate the school policy. So. これ大事。Given that as upper class witness the raid, Lavender is asked to submit damage report covering personal facilities at SPD. Madam is serving as acting principal. Note that the report will be important reference for the school reconstruction. After the storm passes, Matilda wakes up in the ward at the rehab center. Planned to wait for them to tell the school about the school and about Mara. Focusing on repaying everyone kindness. Meryl. All members of the team survive after a recluse playfully accepts several cases. Dr. Pepper from the token graduated. She tries to pass few minutes on to Lilia to pay back, but it マジで6ペイ送ったんだ、リリアに。Laplace has no go the person or at least floating. Thanks to Elizabeth's plan, we survived this attack command with the backup plan for John Titor. Laplace lost were kept in mind. The Foundation also reports something interesting. Arcana seems capable of selling Arcana's ability to cast incantation, and this seal even works on arcane items. All members lies find treasure like prayer. あと2話だけ。Comedy building has been restored. The occasional staff members hurry across it, sending shivers down to the branch of the newly planted
They've already
saplings.
finished rebuilding here.
The garden was easy. All it took was transplanting a few plants. I hear the gardeners have been enjoying experimenting with the local flora from the new era. But that can't be said for everywhere. Building 5 will take some time.
I've heard the Foundation is borrowing offices from Laplace just to keep things running.
Yes. A development I doubt Laplace is thrilled with. Giving up office space and facing a near certain budget cut next season.
Kaisen まだ切れた。勘弁してくれ。戻ったね。Yes, development, I doubt Laplace is thrilled with giving up office and she smiled genially, no longer hindered by double meanings hanging off the corner of her lips.
Oh, I remember you mentioning you were looking for ideas for a new name.
Ideas
Any
for
luck
name.
so far?
I was flipping through one of those baby name books earlier.
Baby
I
names.
found a few contenders, but I couldn't decide.
Something legend is best, something simple is best. Do you have any preference?
They're all nice, I suppose, with deep meaning and presence. I just don't know which suits me best.
くそ。回線。うわぁ。勘弁してくれ。ネット回線が上がったり下がったり。でもね、I just don't know how
In
it's
a way, the idea of having a new name is kind of strange, exciting, but frightening at the same time. And I worry there isn't any kind of name that will ever feel right.
大丈夫だよ。
Perhaps I'll stay a stranger. A stranger can be anyone after all.
いいのかい？
What is it, Verton?
Oh, nothing. I just sensed something different about you.
Something wrong, you mean?
No. Something more genuine, more kind, more
No,
honest.
quite the opposite. You seem more alive than ever.
生き生きしてる。生き生きしてるっていうか。She averted her eyes only to catch Madame Z approach.
Leaving already?
Yes, Mom. There's no use waiting around here. We should head out and explore the era.
Explore the
On the
era.
topic of exploring, you never said what you are hoping to find.
メラを探してるんだよ。
Meryl,
答えるんだ。
I've seen so many people vanish in the storm.
But
But
this
this
time-
time it was different. I
足を
saw
こ
a
うと
golden
て。
thread
お
just before she disappeared.
関係あるんだ、それ。
You
かも
have
しれ
my
ない。
permission to head out, but we must talk more on that when you have time.
Miss Stranger decided to insert herself into the conversation.
Madam Z, is there any news about my application?
どうだろう。いいニュースだったらいいんだけど。She raised this question with some anxiety.
Yes. The Vice President and I have spoken.
そして、
Considering the sensitivity of your role in the Foundation, if you leave your post, your record here must be entirely erased.
おう
All your past achievements and contributions will be expunged from our records, including the sacrifice you made in closing the Windwave portal.
いや、それは多分、どうでもいい。自由を手に入れることができたら、どうでもいいことなんだろ
That all means
う。
nothing
だ
to
よ
me.
ね。どうでもいい。自由になりたいだけだから。Send some room for negotiation in Madame Z's tone and approaches the topic with a spark of hope.
After everything I've done for the Foundation, this is the only thing I want in return.
You do understand the Timekeeper's team is still part of the Foundation. Burton reports to me.
まあ、でもフェルテンはフェルテンだし。
Of course, I don't expect to be cut loose entirely. Working with the Timekeeper is more than enough. I just want to live my own life as an arcanist under the Timekeeper.
ミス・ストレンジャーが仲間になった。
Then it's settled. From this day on, you are a member of Team Timekeeper.
ざっす。
Thank you, Madam Z.
I'm not in a position to speak on behalf of the Foundation, Miss Stranger. But if only for myself, I'll never forget what you did for us.
ありがとう。ね、クリス。
All of them.
ああ、スクワット1ね。
I'm afraid so.
エレネ。エレネ sinks into seat, avoiding matching his eyes with
The
Chris.
first squad never reached the school and hasn't returned since.
ストームに消されたと思ってるんだろう、みんな。でも、イゴルと一緒にいるんだよね。
There's been no sign of them since their last report before the storm. The entire convoy just vanished.
And my squad?
Gone too. Our preliminary reports suggest they encountered an ambush in the mountain pass, and that Igor's troops were present.
Oh.
It's possible they were captured. That, or they defected.
Or they defected. お、イゴルが来たという報告はあるんだ。じゃあ、ストームに消されたという可能性は、一応ないかな。 考えてるんだろう。Irene turns his head, at last willing to look at him.
The Foundation has postponed your trial, Creus. Given your prompt response during the attack and, frankly, the Foundation's manpower shortage. The committee has also decided to sustain your command of the 12 squad, though at present it only consists of your medic. We leave you to your discretion to plan your next move, which might include, for instance, searching for the rest of your team.
Don't say it like you're doing me a favor. This was a part of our deal. I take the blame. You keep me free.
Of course. It's all reciprocity. One more thing. Our tracking devices haven't been able to locate our subjects in this era.
Tracking device でそういうことに使われてるんだ。やばくない？改めて考えるとやばくない？メレルを探したいってことなんじゃん。
In other words, the tracking serum has failed. And it appears the vessel ensoulmentry agent didn't work on your rookie either.
おーい、メレルに何やってんだ。
The timekeeper is setting out soon. She seems confident she can find Meryl.
The timekeeper has ways to locate her even without the tracking serum.
Her abilities are far from ordinary. You should know that by now.
He shakes his head. Creus sees the caster for what it really is.
Listen, you're at liberty to search for your soldiers however you like, but you must remain on the tracking serum project.
自分も部下も
Precisely that. I never leave a soldier behind. In the meantime, I'll try to make contact with the timekeeper.
You may want to reconsider that, Creus. She's unlikely to be an ally in our goals.
まあ、それはそう。The boat has been reset. A new game has begun.
The attack may have thrown us off stride, but we'll regain control within the Foundation before long. If the timekeeper won't work with us, then we proceed in our own way.
誘うだけ誘おうとしてるクレイウス。最終はStrategy. The faster way to breach fortress is to open the gate from the inside. Investigation report from a stranger. Let's be placed on dispatch center. Case briefing and charity statement is reported the attacker by Mansuin Dicte. After the attack against Foundation headquarters in SPTM. Prior to the 11th storm, the investigation was conducted by the Preston Dispatch Center and the Ad hoc Investigation Committee under the relevant cause of Emergency Defense Code of St. Pavlo Foundation to analyze and determine the tax route of entry and cost of the internal defense collapse, attack method, and the attacker used an unregistered arcane array, technical code name WinWave. The web is also revealed anti-defensive measures at the target site, striking directly at the vessel interior. Firstman, a small advanced unit led by Lyra, arrived at the target site and began filtration, lowering the guard of personnel at the site through the following means. False support predictive members suspected to be Lyra used a false identity to approach multiple Foundation members and their close contact, earning their trust during the storm countdown. 変身できるのかなレーダー and the close contact storm countdown is legitimately several headquarters staff and individual with prior refugee experience. やっぱり、スタッフだけじゃないなんだね。Managing team members also use arcane skill to attack personnel and facility individuals during the surveillance system. In operative defense, breach under the arcane control by minus when they captured personnel will turn and used as inside. これか。これが一番やばいね。燃料みたいなものとして使われている。Train the best defensive weapon stocks and alarm system. Temporal line the advanced unit and side operatives to win wave arrive within the target, completing preparation for the second wave of attack. Once the array was in place, the main force of minus 20 arrived at the target with the stats money and evidence record. And during the preliminary researcher, I saw Nancy standing in the doorway. It was unreceived, so I went over to ask about it. She started saying things like, such beautiful weather. And they read the scores on the anthem, welcome him to rebirth. Clock. These treasures were among the finest when it came to justice honor, but then again, maybe that's why they'd rather admit they were guilty than admit that surviving was just luck.
It seems that just about everyone has accepted that death must inevitably follow the rain. But not you. How many loved ones have you lost? You keep count, don't you? The same tragedy has played out over and over again. Ever since your acting principal first brought you into that stark grey building. Do you really think anything can be done for them?
This will be the last time. They are still alive somewhere.
It won't. Not yet. This isn't the last golden thread you follow. More will come. More upon more until you can't see anything else. Then you'll wind up just as blind as she was.
やっぱり
But I don't say that to scare you.
like it,
You're lucky. Someone will always be there to show you the way. But that just means the burden on your shoulders is all the heavier.
仲間を守らないといけないという。
You'll carry that weight until it breaks you. So why not just save the world instead? Dead or alive? Drag them all into that magical suitcase. It'll save you some trouble, and you'll get to be the savior you've always wanted to be.
そういうことじゃない。
But if you can't save them all, the least you can do is remember their names for them. The rain has fallen on some more than others. Each time, it washes something away. In the end, who they are and who they become will be up to you. It seems, but the same tragedy has played out. I've said it before. Anyone who has forgotten their own name is as good as dead.
確かに言ったね。
But that might not always be the case, if that's any comfort. It's far easier to help someone remember what they've once forgotten than it is to bring the dead back to life. But that just means the burden on your shoulders is all the heavier. You'll carry that weight until it breaks you. So why not just save the... It seems, but the same... It won't. Not yet. This is... Then you'll wind up just... But I don't say that to scare you. You're... But that just means... You're... That... But if the rain...
ウルトはゴールデントレッド、見すぎて目が見えなくなる。ブーン使いすぎる。 なのか。でも、あれなんだよな、確か。ウルトは、第1回のストームの前から、もう目が見えないんだよね。確かそうだった気がする。Holding the wake of the golden thread, the timekeeper sets out to find Meryl, who vanished in the storm, and thus we embark on our journey through the new era. And this will follow Miss Margaret back to Laplace to help repair damaged instruments. She'll also be helping to analyze data on manuscript they retrieved during the raid. Miss Stranger flying. After everything she's been through, Miss Stranger considering a new name, but she ultimately decided against it. She is no longer want to live as Foundation spy. She's one better place, ordinary arcanist. The chaos from manuscript they read as a my tonaji. In the wake of Red Madame, she is taken role. 1935. On the eve of the storm, the attacks were very dangerous, and many people survived. Timekeeper. This could be happening for a mission. Timekeeper is looking after regular submit the suitcase for inspection. This time, the check coincidence with the storm. Postponed during the ability and track record. The suitcase should kept and maintained by the timekeeper personnel. I will submit a formal request to reduce how often the suitcase is checked. That way no one will be forced vanish before our eyes. Mr. Gray survived the raid and will help be searching missing teammates. His missing teammate. Time research new era. April 2nd. Temporary effort. While the injured receive treatment in their hub, the rest waiting for the suitcase. What happened in the first squad is resolved tracked on his teammate. After everything has been through Mr. for a tip. Joins Team Timekeeper. Last. Meryl. The legendary hermitage. People say that deep in the mountains where birds echoes. The golden thread. Will take berry garden.
They've lived in the orchards for generations, sharing their homes with rare bird-like critters, and mostly keeping to themselves.
Orchards for generations.
Each of them grows up with a companion critter and speaks their language.
Speaks their language.
Their elders rule the area, and the young are driven out upon reaching adulthood.
Driven out. A pretty sprinkled gentle scent of fresh grass.
That's all we gathered from the inn last night. How reliable do you think these accounts are, Timekeeper?
Reliable or otherwise, they're the only leads we've got. We've visited every town nearby and come up empty. This bit of folklore could be our last chance.
Folklore.
Even if it is true, their territory is very likely protected by a ritual that prevents outside interference.
Cool.
Not to worry. I think I know a way in.
Golden thread.
Come, Sonetto. Follow me.
Meryl.
They'll don't even know whether they're friendly. What if they're hunting for you?
後ろから見られてる。後ろから見てる。
I admit they're overdressed for hunters. Fine fabrics and all. Oh, that one's just caught a coat in the briar patch.
That one's just got a coat.
But how did these fancy ladies get past the barrier, Behan? What do they want here?
Please stay still, timekeeper.
お、気づいてる。She crouched down and used her class feather again to hold the large fly trap mouth open. Ah, trap ka. The loose razor sharp teeth now at her to completely ignoring the finger prying the cocktail from its cutlass.
I suppose this plant has a penchant for altering clothes. These are no ordinary brambles.
The special clutch instrument under the sun, like unfortunately the plant teeth left visible bite mark on its Kamarita.
It looks like a carnivorous plant, but there are no remains of any prey. Only berries wrapped inside the leaves. If I'm not mistaken, these are Tilwith teg berries. I read about them in Common Arcane Plants of Wales.
Oh, Wales ka. UK no Wales ne.
Apparently, eating these berries grants arcanists Tilwith teg sight, allowing them to find the impossible garden. These plants were declared extinct before the first storm.
Oh. また、世界線変わったね。ずっと変わってると思うんだよね。ストームが起こった後。
But since we're now in 1935, here we are looking right at it.
ああ。エクスティンって99年の時か。90年代。
Still with teg sight. I suppose that's reason enough to give it a try.
Timekeeper, perhaps it's best we don't.
何する気だ?
You'd have stopped me by now if the book said they're poisonous. I think we can live a little.
Live a little.
She's eating the berries. No, wait. I'll handle this. Stay, but hey!
Data. A furious shriek pierces her ears, then a fierce scowl sweeps across the orchard, forcing the serfs in its path to bow.
Behan, get back here!
Kawaii.
Who's there? Timekeeper, watch out!
Behan.
No! Don't hurt her!
ここでセントかい。おお。リアノン、ソロ。
Behan, it's our time to shine.
Behan. Let's just miss here.
Don't hurt her! Behan, get back here!
お、声ない。鳴き声ない。
Behan, you're impossible! The flock is ready. So am I. Ancient spirits of a noon, I beseech you.
AP
So long
free.
lives this, and this
Oh.
gives power to thee.
リアノのカード全部 AP フリーになってるのか。
One of my best moves. Fledglings, time to fly. One of my best moves. Oh, ancient beings whose wings beat in
ヒ
their
ーロー。
nests.
これデフォルトのコスチュームだから。
Frecaro mi fu quest'ermo cole.
disarm the attack no card なんだよね。お、いいのか。
The little ones are probably starving.
米飯ってどっち？でかいやつ。かわいい。The mispronunciation prevents your arcane skill from taking full effect. The strength bird rifle itself anti-send upon the intruder with pecking and fighting at their sushi.
Hey you! Stop her! That plant bites! And watch out for my little friend. She may be small, but she charges like a boar.
ちっちゃいやつ、ちっちゃいの袋の方が米飯。なるほど。お、すぐ気づいてるね。それで。With the grey bird now encased in stone, its caretaker scrambles over. She gently lifts it up and she pets it, dispel the petrification incantation. The bird comes and the clamor ceases.
Sorry. She's a greedy guts, this one. Always protective of her food.
ベリってこの子たちの食べ物か。てかさっき名前も出たのに、なんでハテナにするんだ。
You? Did I actually hit you with that petrifying incantation? Why are you staring at me like that? We're fine. Sorry, just a little shaken.
嬉しいだろうね。少し。The golden thread twisting within her is familiar. It's been woven into something a new stranger.
I'm timekeeper of the St. Pavlov Foundation. And this is Soneto, my assistant. And you are? The Foundation? What are your people doing out here?
お、してるんだ。
Oh, right. You can call me Rhiannon.
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 Sonata tries to break the silence, but she can't. Not as she looks over this person at once so familiar and so different.
We are very sorry for the intrusion, Miss Rhiannon. My assistant and I have been searching for a lost friend. Well, I'm afraid you aren't likely to find her here. I haven't seen any strangers around in ages, and Mam's never mentioned anyone either. I'm sorry, Miss... Please, call me Vertin. Miss Vertin. Just Vertin is fine. Vertin, I see. Then I insist you stop calling me Miss as well.
Rhiannon looks the messy pair of intruder over.
Well, I can't have you leave with those wounds untended. Please, follow me.
相変わらずいい子でよかったね。Hermitage Hut. They arrive at Rhiannon less than tidy about. Potion ingredient, book of incantation, and nice woven with points and winter bedding, an attempt at maintaining a balanced life amid all the world chaos.
Sorry about the mess. These little rascals are quite a handful. It's near impossible to keep them all in line when Mam's gone.
When Mam's gone. お母さんまだいるってこと？少なくともなのか？どうだろう？
Ma'am, your mother lives here as well?
You have a mother. They dig through a mountain of arcane ingredients, trying to find something among the piles of bat wings, touch games, and rabbit feet.
That she does. Ma'am was the finest wit in all of Perthshire before we came here. A walking encyclopedia of arcane knowledge. If only she were here now. She could heal you with just a breath.
Perthshire. Oh. ウェルス出身じゃなかったな。ウェルス生まれじゃなかった。そして、which ってことを、あれみたいなのかな。ウィローみたいに、オーシャン、ウィローとかセレビとか。Sip up the cork glass bottle containing a root fiber brew. Its pungent odor wafts out, causing the fledgling on herself to hop down with a cow.
Shoo! Away, Behan! That's not for drinking, you little rascal. Off you trot. Play somewhere else.
Behan crumbles and ruffles her feather, indignantly burying her beak in her chest. Oremo stay.
I've never seen a bird so clever.
She's an Adar Luch queen. Not many of them around these days.
Adar Luch queen. Sadness crosses her face for a moment, but she remembers her guest and sees the negativity away. She dips a piece of cloth into pungent potion and begins tending to the still bleeding wounds. Okay, guys, terunda.
You know, you're not from around here, and you aren't one of Ma'am's guests either, so I really shouldn't have let you in. But I feel terrible that Behan hurt you like that.
Behan no sekai.
No need to worry. I've been through worse. Much worse, actually.
Do you get hurt often?
Our work keeps us traveling constantly. Like now. If you stay on the road long enough, a bit of wear and tear is inevitable.
So that ne.
Traveling? Just the two of you?
Not just us. But Sonetta and I always travel together.
The scratches have stopped bleeding, leaving only a faint mark behind.
What about you? Do you travel much?
A little. But nothing like what you must do.
Have you ever thought about it?
Huh? Oh,
The sudden question caused the fledgling on her one to turn its head, their eyes widen. Oh! あの子たちも、冒険したいというか、旅したいのか、米班たち。
No, I couldn't. I have to stay here at home and help Ma'am. Plus the little ones need looking after. And then there's the orchard.
The orchard.
I'd rather stay here with them, really. Watching these little rascals grow up, it's a real treasure.
Kawaii. She fiddled with the fledgling feathers, allowing herself a contented smile.
I see.
The suitcase is picked up.
We should probably get going. Once again, we're sorry for disturbing you.
Oh, don't you worry a thing about it. You aren't our first uninvited guests.
Oh no.
It's been a pleasure. But we should probably get back to looking for our friend. Sonetto, let's go.
Timekeeper.
Sonetto wants to say something, but ultimately she chooses silence. Rian isn't the classmate she remembers. That classmate who would bury her face in her color. The classmate who was always in trouble over the poor grades, yet spent most of her free time reading books from the library. The rain had dissolved that girl. She was gone, and what was left was only memories. They exit the secluded abode.
I've got the defense ritual up and running again. Stick to the calcite path, and it'll lead you safely out.
They do as she says, taking care of avoid stepping on the chirping fledgling that hop across their path.
Thank you, Rhiannon. Should you need anything from the Foundation in the future, or if you change your mind about traveling, feel free to reach out. Just stop by the nearest Foundation branch and tell them you're a friend of the Timekeeper. They'll know how to reach me.
Rhiannon stares wide-eyed and blinks, looking both unaccustomed to such kindness and somehow guilty.
That's awfully kind of you. I'm really, really sorry.
What do you mean?
Rhiannon raised her wand toward her visitor. The bird perched atop it. Alarm jumped down and six covered behind her feet.
What's going on?
It's just... This is the Adarlu Queen's last safe nesting ground. They've been nearly hunted to extinction. I can't just let you leave. I assure you, we have no intention of revealing this place. Please, tell us what we can do to put your mind at ease. It's too great a risk. I'm so sorry.
Matas yang tersunung. She looks to the ground and mutters something to herself, but the flapping of an Adlerqueen wings drown out her words.
After I wipe your memories, I'll take you straight to the railway station. I promise.
Yoku Sosa. No.
It'll be better for you to forget me. And everything here. It's safer for all of us. I won't dissolve into the...
Ini. A recommended by a powerful gust wind interrupts her incantation. Oh, kore. Ichiban dekai ko.
What is that?
Climbed word. Oh, climbed word. An enormous bird covered in lustrous feathers draws in the wind with his wings, causing the quivering grass to lift still. He stares at the visitors with alert eye, then turns his attention to Rhiannon.
Lindor, you're back!
Lindor. Lindor pins his feathers a bit, shaking a heavy bag from his back. Ren approaches him and kneels down. She hesitates, feeling a sudden anxiety about its content, but she opens it anyway.
What's that in your bag? Clothes, biscuits, chocolate spread, berry preserves, chapatondis,
Mom.
and a letter?
Mom karana no ka? Ya pare. He looks up in disbelief.
Hang on, she sent you here to kick me out?
Teka. Cleaner no koto ka. Pertin no koto ka to omota. Even the newcomers can make out the helpless resignation on the bird's face.
But why? What does she want me to do?
Her companion offers no answer.
Don't tell me you're siding with her, Glendor. Well, I say we're not going. I'm your bonded witch, aren't I? We've talked about this, remember? Forget all those silly things I said about adventures. I want to stay here with you, and Ma'am, and the birds. Oh, come now, please don't do this. I wouldn't know what to do with myself journeying out there. Be reasonable.
And it's time to change the timekeeper again. Lino flaps his wing fiercely.
Let me down!
Tonda. He grabs her cloak with his sharp talons and takes flight, bringing her up into the air.
No, Sonetto! Put down your wand! He won't hurt me! He's family! They're heading north. Come on, we should follow them. I think he's taking me to the nearest town. Once you're out, head north. You can't miss it. I'll see you there.
Through flash slow with Renan still in his scraps together, they soared into the Wealth Mountain beyond the Blueberry Garden. Udah wari. Version Sano ending dah nih. Marsha. Teran. Santen Zero, Santen nih. Kawan. Among. Meryl. Divorce. 終わりました。People's a lot of so beautiful, useless thing, most fragile and fleeting. Meeting record. Pause incident reveal record display room. Incident from this last incident display room. Here was major event, namely recent Manas attack definite items, one Italian portable typewriter. What's it 1980s disco cassette. That's not enough for the relic. Lost in a relic timeline of the still one terminal used as part of defensive structure. 67 technically discovered on the same day the custodian review関係あるのかこれ 7 ultimate comprehension of the storm clearing protocol low arcane items clearing offered alone. Looks random, but sometimes it could become important thing. One real clever conversation never what's directly. You and I always see you outside the courtroom. It seems disrespectful. This is rich manifesting on your case, but that doesn't mean I intend to give up my inquiries outside the committee. Rather hoping this was pre-released alcohol. I mean, you decided to let me off this time, or simply gathering more evidence against me. Let's what will have you confuse sending spirit to use a tracking serum on members of your own squad. In past cases, given the exigence of war, it has been shown to commander for similar lives in judgment. But what I'm more curious about is the source of this tracking serum. I made everything probably clear. It was positioning the sample from the medical department a warehouse. Independent report has already confirmed it was harmless. Report authorized the foundation medical, so allow me to correct the record. It was a position test sample lacking official Tuscany. In other words, the serum origin is unknown, and that's the real question. Where exactly did you obtain the tracking serum? maybe, but speaking of the sound is master. Like, are you threatening a special one? Losing I can't answer that question. Perhaps you can ask me again at the next trial. October 1920, following the 10th storm, you dispatched your Mulai to Don River region to investigate a classified research project long Ember Room. I don't like the presume, but I get the feeling that it isn't the tracking room that you're actually after. It's the investigation itself. So with the Pericard to investigate the vessel ensalmon experiment. Yet he returned with the tracking serum and administered it to Meryl immediately, without keeping any record. I assume you that falls well out. The Whitestone house is further than I expected. The vessel. None. Yermola never looked at the Ember Room. You only found a leftover file of the tracking serum in a spirit hidden warehouse in the Pericard. The tracking serum is indeed related to cross-era dye marking. Oh, apparently the vessel and Solomon experiment in the past recently used it to track subject reversed by the storm. And you simply administered it to a member of your own squad. Did you give note of any potential consequences? My only concern was achieving the objective. If there is a cost to pay for it, I will, and clearly your decision meet me in private suggests the price is negotiable. Arcana. What is then West turns out that Man of Syndic has been used in the wind wave for a long time. Prepared since the last storm, the flood. The entrance of the wind wave has been closed and reduced to ruin, but we should be able to restore it in time. High ranking member for the Arcana, but not all share the same goals. Dione. Prima is loyal to Arcana, but Krutov seems to have other motives. Their roles may be more complicated. The philosopher exalt Ferdinand, the president. Nani. On the eve of the storm, the Kripono, squad ichine. Koridake. Madaru. Nani? Modern なんかあるの？ないんだけど。勝てるやつないんだけど。Strategic Sandbox 4月6日6 meet new component albeit one with familiar face together they set off the face unknown. Then Gilbert and Senator set out to find Meryl who vanished during the storm. Following the lead they find a new friend who looks just like her, but it's clear this isn't Meryl they knew. They will set off from the Toyota will take Berry Garden in the United Kingdom and head north with their new companion. Head north, Mata Arika. After Antarctica, now Arctic. Drawing on Eagle's report alongside intelligence foundation, Laplace has gained general understanding of Arcana, challenging the Laplace may need some students from Nautica. The result of the foundation rate was confirmed. The management rates will likely make further use of this thing. Dione. Avian crater behavior and feeding methods. Meryl's not. Meryl's. This cat covers the ecological habit of Adlerley queen in detail. They live in berry orchards and they have strong bodies and powerful wings. Riding one through the sky must feel incredible. Until there are a few of them left. 生まれ変わって乗れるようになったんだよ。味方になった。But certain members, if you teams found place for the loyal advocate I mentioned before, joining the team doesn't mean leaving, but I believe she'll have more freedom than she used to. That said, there are indeed certain individuals within the foundation who have the privilege of temporarily separating from it due to their special summons. That vampire investigator, Semmelweis nih. Semmelweis tuh timekeeper 13. が特別この privilege 持ってるのか。The foundation always maintain contact with such individuals. Of course, they occasionally sends the motion commission during their time away. However, they have the right to decline. 使えるものを全部使う。それが、フォンデーションの考え方。
Time. I thought the weather was.
終わりましたよ。13コンバージョンのThe Unknown.
I used to be afraid when I'd look through Glyndor's eyes. Soaring up so high can be truly frightening. But now, I can dive from the highest cliff without hesitation. Because I know myself now. I wonder if you feel the same. Do you, Vetten? Bearhan is always tousling my hair around like this. Adahlu Queens will drive you crazy at this age. But her belly is really soft to touch. Give it a try.
Dun, dun. Juni. あとは何 Play 5 can break time activity plan what win posteriori. コスチューム見せたっけ見せたよねカロンの
Guten Tag.
I've noticed I'm a lot stronger than the other arcanists. Surprising, right? I've been wondering why that could be. Oh, is it because I'm always carrying these birds to and fro? They aren't too heavy, but it is a lot of moving around. Fantastic news! Mom's enrolled me in a school that lets students bring familiars and pets.
どこ
I can't imagine life without them. You must have gone to a real school, right? What was it like? Bearhan is all fantastic news. The other night, I ran into two people. One of them had red hair and wore a suit of armor. She kept seeming like she wanted to say something to me, but she never did. The other was a bit stranger. He hid his face under a mask. He offered me a piece of chocolate, and when I took it, he said something like, "Perhaps this is for the best. At least fear will trouble you no longer." Despite the circumstances, they seemed friendly, like they already knew me. Do you think they'll visit again? I'd like to return their kindness. Good to see you, Button. I spotted you through Glyndor's
Head and hair.
Bearhan can't sleep. I've got some cheese that could help. Family recipe with fermented telos teak berries.
Oh,
Wait, are you old enough to drink?
are you? えこれ何歳なの ?16 歳じゃん。Exhibited in the 1930s. 35年に March 1st. Exhibited in Southwest England and Wales. 16じゃん。
Good to see you, Button. I spotted you through Glindor in a minute. That's what I tell them every morning before breakfast is ready. But do they listen? No, they peck and chirp and bother until I've gotten everything just right. These greedy little birdies never give me a break. The perch? Well, it was made from a flute. Most Adar queen trainers need to use a flute to control them. Even though I don't, it just feels wrong not to keep one handy. I've noticed I'm a lot stronger than the other. Fantastic news! The other night, I ran into two. Let's see if studying those prophetic birds has paid off. This outfit has been in my family for generations. Mom had it altered to fit my size. She enchanted this buckle here with all the blessing incantations she could think of. And all the fledglings in the nest have already completed their first flights. It feels as if everything in my life is urging me to embark on a new journey. That this is the right moment to set off.
To the
One
future.
time, when I was small, my mom set out a bunch of toys and objects around me. She waited to see which one I'd pick up first. According to her, I picked up a prophetic bird first, and so that means my future will be tied up with birds and arcanum. Sounds nice, doesn't it? If you keep dozing off on your feet like that, the fledglings... There's some new feathers on Behan's head. I like helping her open the sheaths she can't reach. It's so gratifying to see her new feathers blooming like a flower under the sun. Would you like to open one? You won't regret it.
てか特別のボイスインタラクションないね。リストにないね。
You're setting off again, right?
こっちとか。
Gathering mulberry leaves. If one day there's no more when you spend every day spinning thread from ice, silk threads, peacock feather. Here to join me outside. I have the silkworms only like some memories. Our butterflies fluttering from the silk. Oh, be careful. The needle, my embroidery style features a dozen stitch techniques.
これだ。
Would you like me to try them on you?
あ、違う。
Acupoints, meridian, good, good. Oh, thousands of silkworms gave them relax, running many bend over backward. I've met many who lived on a blade's edge, who feared this tiny needle and thread. Only through struggle may one reach true mastery. Much like the ice silkworm, in I have mastered my stitching techniques.
やっぱり特別のインタラクションはこのリストにないね。
Good to see you, Button. I spotted you through Glindor's.
日本語。
深夜にスーツケースを訪ねてきたあの二人、ちょっと変だったね。赤毛のキスさんはずっと何かを言いたそうにしてて、結局何も言わなかったし、もう一人はミステリアスで最後まで顔も見せなかった。でも帰り際に、これでいい。少なくとも、もう怯えることはなくなるはずだって言って、チョコをくれたんだ。あのチョコ、甘くて美味しかったな。ねえ、あの二人、また来てくれるかな。
セリフちょっと違うね。セリフ違うね。
木みたいに立ったまま寝てたら、鷹たちに巣を作られちゃうよ。1歳の誕生日に、ママが東洋で学んできた子供の未来を占う。
あれを見たい。来い。これ。フェルティの方は英語なんだけど。英語なのかな？
What?
英語なんだ。
Vertin? Are you alright? You don't exactly look like you've slept
キー
well.
プできないんだけど。
Why don't you rest a little longer? As long as you need. We'll be right here with you.
このインタラクションスキップできないんだ。でも、それでいいかな。Rhiannon.
Your head must be feeling heavy, right? That's because she just settled down on your hat. I think she likes you. Or your hat, at least.
やあ、ベルティ。グリンドルの目を通して。
英語にして、全体的に、ボイス、日本語にする。Operate the custom voice, yes.
私は見た目よりずっと頑丈なんだよ。
来ないんだけど、見させたものはある。いやー、でもよかったね。もう13のストーリー。いや、でもメラルやっぱり虚しいな。なんかフェルティの気持ちみたいな想像してるで。
ベルティ？どうしたのベルティ？睡眠不足みたいだけど。無理しないでベルティ。何があっても私たちがそばにいるから。
メレル。
ちょっといた。気のせいみたい。もうつねるなら自分にしてよ。
まあ、よかった。すごくよかったよ、これ。スコアとしてはどうだろう。悲しすぎるけど、9かな。今回のストーリー。いいと思いますよ。登場人物が多くて、でもストーリーはちゃんとしてるんだよね。なんか無理やりみんな入れるようなそういう展開じゃないんだよね。 9点かな。10点満点の9点。メレル・リアノには100点。100点満点の100点。お願いします。そういえばさ、私はこのリバースやってるときだいたいいつも英語のボイスでやってるんだけど、久しぶりにこのままにしようかな。日本語にしようかな。じゃあ終わりましょうかね。ストーリー終わったことだし、他のモードはどうだろう。配信でやる？今、燃えてるって、いつも燃えてるんだっけ？燃えてない気がするんだけど。気のせい？いつも燃えてるの？まあ、他のモード、これとかは配信外でやると思うんだけど。こっちとかね、コッペリアのストーリーちょっと気になるんだよね。でも長いんだよな、結構。めっちゃ長いわけでもないけど、ルートが多くて、あれなんだよね。これ、ルートが多くて、どっちがメインとして扱われるのかどうかわからねえんだよな。まあ、こっちだけ見れば十分かもしれないけど、一方通行からこの4つエンディングあるのか。まだイベントの時は2つだけなんだよね。で、今、アップデートされてて、さらに2つのエンディングが、追加されたんだよね。多分。まあ、これは配信外でやろうかな。メモとか、で、こっちは配信でやりたいかも。じゃあ、次の配信はこのリアノのキャラストーリーと、ミストレンジャーのキャラストーリーかな。いつやるかはわからん。また今度。じゃあ終わります。見ている方いましたらありがとうございます。ぜひぜひ、また、配信しているとき、見たいときに見ればいいと思いますので、まあ、ありがとうございます。感謝します。あと、コメントとか、チャットとか、遠慮なくしていてください。まあ、そんな感じかな。いや、でもよかったな。今回もめっちゃ泣いたね。泣いたストーリーって、どれだろう。これ13、メインストーリー13、今、めっちゃ泣いた。あと、パラディスリーゲンは、泣いてはいないけど、それなりに感動したね。よかったね。こっちはまだ読んでない。3、2、1。これ10、ストーリー10か、これ。ストーリー10、メインストーリー19、8。8は17。ストーリーは悪くなかったけど、泣くほどじゃない、泣くものじゃないね。そして、こっち し。こっちも泣いたね。この3つは繋がってるから、一つとしてカウントしてるなんだけどね。私にとっては。まあ、マルクスとマダム・ホフマンの時めっちゃ泣いたね。あとは、エル・オロって、こっち何？ファンデーションと、なんか喧嘩してる時。確か。で、これは学校のやつだね。メスメル・フェルティン、ソネット、イサベルと、あれ誰だっけ、この子。で、1と2は、トゥルフィスト・スナイダー。スナイダーの時も少し、虚しい気持ちあったね。どっちが一番泣くと言ったら、どっちだろうどっちだろう ?13 と、マルクス・マダム・ホフマンの時、同じくらいかな。どっちもめっちゃ好きなんだしな。マルクスの時、でも、マルクスの時、マダム・ホフマンは、一応まだ NPC だったから、まだ NPC だった。NPC だったから、まあ、その時も悲しかったし、虚しかったけど、こっちはダメージ違うな。NPC として飲めるは、もうすごく好きだったし、ずっと、キャラとして出してほしいという、願った。欲しかった。そしてまさか、ストーンにやられたから、プレイエーブルキャラになったのは、悲しいよ。じゃあ、さよなら。また好きな配信で会いましょ
う。ベルティ？どうしたのベルティ？睡眠不足みたいだけど。無理しないで、ベルティ。何があっても、私たちがそばにいるから。
見た目以上の手触りだね。
抱っこしてみる？見た目通りにまん丸だよ。この子を貸してあげる。一緒に寝ておいでよ。